Let us continue our discussion on our proposed one-story residence in Farconville. We will define the grid lines. So I have here grid lines A, B, C, and grid line 1, 2, 3 on the edges of the footing, and this one on center, and this also. So this is our site, 7 by 8 house. So what we will do is put pegs around here. This is the boundary, but we will ask the neighbor so we can demolish this fence here, and we can construct masonry wall here. So here we will construct also a masonry wall. So we will drive pegs around this like this. Basically, we will surround the site with pegs. If we have a fence, you can put the elevation there, because this is where we will put the elevation here. This will define the elevation, and where we will attach the nylon string and the nails. We call this the surveyor's nail. So we install pegs around it, probably around meter. You can also use a bar level in leveling from this to this and all around. But from the street level 0, from the street level 0, and these are the pegs. You can mark 0.5, because that's not too high or not too low. Then you can measure back here to 0.3. So we will use 0.3 meter as the level of this all around this. The pegs around here, all the grid lines are leveled at 0.3. Here, do you follow? If we will um, mm, blow up this section here. This is, this is the nail, and this is point 3, point 3, point 3. And when you attach the string, it should be at the, not here, not at the top, but you pull it and then you pull it to the other side. You pull it to the other side. It must be grid line to grid line, or when you excavate. So that's how you get excavation lines. So here, when we will excavate, we will add point 3 as an allowance all around. So what we will do is offset here by point 3 offset. So what is the size of our footing? The size of our footing is 0.7. So we have a 0.7 here, 0.7, so 0.35. Okay, we use this 0.35 GLB, 0.35 plus allowance 0.3, 0.35, 0.3, here 0.7, 0.3. So this is the excavation line. So when we have the excavation line, be sure, make sure from time to time you check the elevation here. If this is 0.3, it's better if you have a theodolite, but if or a transit level, but this will do. So you will make allowance here also, offset here, offset. Then you will pull the cord, the nylon string, from here to here, and also here you will also here make an offset. I hope you can follow. When the intersection mark is where we drop a plumb bob. This so here we drop the plumb bob. So this is the ground. So we can spray paint here and just yeah, it's the best way is to mark it with the spray paint. And then or excavate shallow uh, then and so we have a plumb here, so do this in all corners of and of the footing, and next we will excavate. So how we will know our elevation? So our elevation is supposed to be point from the natural grade line. From the natural grade line is is 0 0, and our so our NGL, natural grade line, is 0 0, and we must excavate 0.7. So we excavate from up to 0.7 from the NGL. We make a measuring stick, get a measuring stick of 0.7, and measure from the strings, because this string is measured 0.3. So okay, because this is from 0.3, and the excavation from 0 0 is 0.7. So it is always 1 meter from the strings. These strings, these strings are always 1 meter. We make an excavation 1 meter, 1 meter. Even if the grade line changes, our level doesn't change, because we measured from the, because this is 0.3 all around. I hope you get the so why we doesn't excavate? Because we have lean concrete here, and gravel. We have to compact it. So with that, we don't excavate that 0.05 lean concrete, and 0.1 gravel bedding. um, if you have any questions, you can write in the comment section, but that is the best I can explain of how it is. Okay, yes, I can repeat the explanation. First, we offset from the property line 2 meters and make it square here. Then drive pegs all around. We use good lumber here, so it's straight, not coconut lumber, because it tends to curve. um, um, from the street level is 0.00. Then I will drive pegs at 0.5 because it's not too high to drive. Then I will measure at point 3, measure back, measure down by use of measuring tape, tape measure. Then you can do this alone by using a tie wire. You just tie the wire here, then make sure the level is the same, or there are no bubbles in the hose level. Then we can also use the bar level here, in here where it connects the pegs. It's like a fence. But make sure from time to time check it with the hose level. Then so we will mark the excavation lines. So our, for example here, our footing is footing size is 0.7 by 0.7. It's on center, so we will make an offset of point plus 0.3, allowance of 0.3, because the workers need to work. I need the carpenter to work with me here, because I can leave him in the site when I can go to other sites. So the carpenter must be there, must remember these marks. And then so we have here the excavation lines, allowances of 0.3, and then we do that also to this. Then here, first here, then in the intersecting line we use a plumb bulb to mark the intersection with the spray paint. Is best. Then we can move the excavation lines here. This nylon string of this nylon string is basically we call this a surveyor's nail. You nail this on the peg at 0.3, then tie it on the lowest point here, not at the top. So you push it down up to this level, then pull this. In Filipino we call this patak. Then we use also thicker nylons for long distance. Then we can define these lines, excavation lines. So how about the depth or the grade, how deep we will excavate? So we have a excavation of 0.7 from the NGL, but the grade line is changing. So if we use the pegs as a mark, as a permanent or a measuring, it will not vary. What I'm saying, for example, this is 0.3 is the level of the pegs. This will not change. So, and the excavation should be 0.7. So all in all is 1.00 meters. So from this line, the measuring stick is always 1 meter. 1 meter from this line. So even if the ground is rolling, yeah, you can you can approximate 1 meter. Then what else? So then we have to compact it. It's 0.15 is enough compaction for the lean concrete and the gravel bedding. So we will talk about this next time, how to mark the footing and in the lean concrete. Lean concrete is thin concrete mix poured, so that we can install the footing rebars and the column rebars at the as planned. So until next time.